Hello and welcome to Channel 2S. I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and today it's time for just a regular old episode of Gunpla News. No build today because there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, so let's just dive right in. So first off, just to get the boring stuff out of the way, we have more pictures than you could ever want of the bubblegum pink petite guy. So here it is on its stand with the little teddy bear next to it. We can see a shot here of how the little teddy bear attaches to the hand of the petite guy. We have a close-up of the teddy bear itself, looking rather bulbous and not particularly crisply sculpted, but then again, this is a very tiny accessory. And then, of course, the petite guy itself holding the little teddy bear. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's move on to the kits you actually came here for. So we just got a bunch of sort of end-of-January magazine scans, so the first kit I'm going to talk about from these is the 1/100 scale Full Mechanics Gundam Barbatos Rex. Now, this is the first time we've seen it in a sort of well-lit neutral pose. This appears to be a completely unmodified, unpainted, and unstickered version of the Barbatos Rex. This is a great way to get a good look at what we're going to be getting on the final kit. The mace, first off, I'm noticing is massive. The head of it is almost as tall as the Barbatos, and the handle on it looks really short unless they cut the top of it off for this image. Regardless, it is a really cool weapon. And the next thing I'm noticing is that his fingers are looking a little different from they were at the press event, because you'll notice that they're gray now instead of yellow. Yeah, so either we're going to have some really bad stickers for those, or you're going to have to paint them yourself. And as anyone who's done any kind of painting knows, yellow on gray is not fun. Next up, we have the high-grade IBO Gundam Vual. Now, I showed you guys this a couple days ago in one of the build log / news videos, but now we have some clear sort of official images of it. It looks pretty cool. He's got this cool kind of shoulder shield that has some purple underneath it. He's got another shield on his arm. He has this big old hammer that kind of looks more like a meat tenderizer than anything else with those extra prongs on the front of it. And I believe this is also the first time we've seen this kit from the back, so we can get a good look at what the back of it's going to look like. I like that asymmetry they have going on with the legs. That's kind of a subtle thing I didn't immediately notice. And apparently this kit is going to be an April 2017 release, so finally, something that's not coming out in March. Next, we have the Advanced Evolution Zeta Gundam. This is a kit that I am super crazy excited for. It's looking like they are putting this officially under the high-grade Universal Century banner, which is not that surprising. We can see the kit here. It's looking a little blockier than it originally looked at the expo, but I'm not complaining. I'm just happy to see us finally get what will hopefully be a good quality Zeta Gundam at the 1/144th scale. There's a bunch of actually quite readable Japanese text here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to translate this, but I'm guessing it's probably talking about the Gunpla Evolution project. I would be kind of curious to know what some of this says, because so far, other than the name, there's not really much we know about this particular subline. Next, we have the Regenlaze Julia, which is a kit that will be coming out alongside the Barbatos Rex. It's a very tall mobile suit. I believe it's been confirmed to be around 30 meters tall in the show, so still using the Regenlaze as a base, and I know almost everyone that's built the Regenlaze had some pretty major issues with it, so hopefully those won't carry over too much to here. But still, it's looking very cool. We can see it from the front. We can see it from the back for, I believe, the first time ever. And we also have a couple other shots of it here that are kind of showing off how the sword is going to work. Will it bend? I don't think so, but it does look like it will include an alternate extended version of one of the swords. Finally, we have the Master Grade Providence Gundam. Now, we have a couple pictures of it right here, just in sort of a action pose firing off all its funnels, and an unpainted picture of it from the back. Nothing super special there. But then we have this picture right here, and okay, sure, it's the Providence Gundam. It's looking very big, very intimidating, but what's important is that little line of Japanese text along the bottom, because what that says is Master Grade Justice Gundam Release Decision. Basically, what this means is that while they don't have an official prototype to show off yet, and know that weird 1/100 and Master Grade Freedom 2.0 kit bash they had at the expo, that's not exactly what we're going to be getting. That was just a mock-up. But regardless, they have confirmed we are in fact getting a Master Grade Justice Gundam. Finally. I know a lot of you guys out there are really excited to hear that. I'm pretty pleased to hear it too. I have always preferred the Infinite Justice over the normal Justice, but still really cool to finally see one of the more major seed mobile suits that we were missing in the Master Grade line for a while finally showing up in the line. This is awesome news. If you enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like because we're at the end of the video now. Share this around with your friends, share the Gunpla excitement, it really helps this channel grow. And right now I'm building the real grade Build Strike Gundam, which is a very cool kit. I'm kind of chronicling the whole build in video form right here on this channel, along with all the normal reviews and news and other Gunpla related content that I do. So if any of that sounds cool to you and you want to check it out and you want to keep up to date on it, hit that icon you see on the screen right now to subscribe. If there isn't an end card on this video for some reason, you can also click the icons either below or beside the video, depending on what browser you're using. And there should also be thumbnails popping up beside it at this point right now too. Just check them out, have some fun. I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and I'll see you next time.